Is this working? Check, check. Okay. I suppose this is working. Yeah. Okay, we're set. So I have been streaming for a long time, and today I'm going to look at some of the tablets that I don't have, some of the issues on the kernel drivers, and go through my mail a bit and see if I can have some patches made or some investigation done to support some of those tablets. A while ago my hard drive died and I had to reinstall everything, and I lost all my OBS setup for streaming, so this is gonna be a bit of the old experience like this. Yeah, and I've been since the last stream I've been mostly working on stuff that is maybe not so interesting, like refactoring stuff, and had to do lots of thinking. But now we're going to look at some tablets, and that should be fun. Okay, let's get on with it. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh, come on. Okay. So yeah, there is one strange topic here, a strange tablet here. It's called 10 Moons 10 by 6 inch graphics tablet. It looks like 1060 plus from Huion, but it doesn't seem to be, because it doesn't respond to this logic probe, and yeah, it seems to behave differently. So let's take a look at this. Okay. Yeah, it really does look like Huion. Wow, the price is real low. Okay. And it's very Chinese. Okay. So yeah, but yeah, some other tablets are close in price, and Huion is really driving the price down. Okay, let's see. Okay, so do they have a website? Yep, even in English. Oh, there's not much cheaper than on Amazon. Let's see if there's any good description here. The parameters seem to be very similar. I wonder if the yeah, very similar. I wonder if the Boo here used the new USLogic probe or the old USLogic probe. Okay, let's take a look at this. For the start, let's assume it's different. Yeah, not much on their website, so I assume they just repackaged something. Okay. But how did they manage to break the compatibility then? Okay, let's see. Ping IT T501 driver inside tablet. One configuration, 3 interfaces. Oh, internal CD-ROM, mass storage. So that tablet emulates a CD-ROM with the drivers. Wow. The first time I see it, but I think that something like this was done before. Okay. How long do those drivers stay up to date? Okay, next interface. Oh, okay. So HID interface 1 and another HID interface. Let's compare this to Huion. So this is the first HID interface. But for example, Huion has the boot interface subclass and mouse protocol to support the boot time, to support the boot time mouse emulation. Hint device descriptor version is different. Country code not set on Huion. There is a descriptor, report descriptor, and the length is very different. And of course the endpoint address is different because we have the CD-ROM on the left. Two endpoints. Aha, it has the out endpoint as well. Okay, that may be how something is configured. And then next, also the Huion interface descriptor has the interface subclass and mouse protocol, but this one doesn't have anything. And descriptor lengths are different again, but this second has only one endpoint, no output endpoint. Okay, so it is a different beast. Let's tidy up a little. Ooh, right. We are starting from 1 here for report descriptors. Okay. Not. Oh, I built it without XML support. Okay, well, we can fix that later. Okay. Vendor defined. And then the mouse. Oh, just a relative mouse. Okay, let's see. No, the second. Vendor defined and LEDs. The keyboard. Report ID 2 and then digitizer report ID 5. Okay. Otherwise it looks look at that unit. This is something about force, centimeters per gram per ball. Somebody tried hard. And it's the only unit that doesn't really doesn't really make any. No, that's okay. Exponent 13. It is not 13, it's -3, so that's once again a problem with the way the official report descriptor tool writes those. Mismatch in the specification. Okay, so this is actually nice. So somebody tried nicely and did something here. And okay, 8 inches, but the size is wrong. So if it's 10 by 6, this should be a 10,000 and 6,000, and the wrench is clamped to 4,000. Oh my. And the pressure levels are also clamped. So I wonder if they actually just lying in their specification here, trying to match Huion, and nobody's just noticing that. Where is the specification here? Yeah. LPI 8,000 LPI, and the report descriptor says 2,000. Okay, the report descriptor doesn't have to match really. There must be some initialization routine, maybe. Okay. So, oh, somebody is asking me about UGCV 720. What's that? Let me take a look. I don't believe I have any data on that. Where's the UG? Okay. UGCV 720. Do we have anything? Not here. Come on. Do we have any data? No. There's plenty of UG, but no CV 720. Oh, it's a small one. Is it wireless? No, it's not wireless. Wow, they specify a model of the pen. Nice. Ah, yeah, that's the XP pen and UG approach to indicators and buttons. Intelligent chip. What does that mean? Yeah, but it's still battery powered probably, or rechargeable. Oh, no, they don't support tilt detection. They just say, oh, we can report pressure even though you are inclined, the pen is inclined. That's not a plus integrated connection, sorry. Okay. Can't see if it's rechargeable. Looks like the typical rechargeable pen, like this one would be. Could be UC Logic compatible. So, Tumplak Tung Tung, who asked for support for this tablet, open an issue on DIGImend kernel drivers issues here. Here, say new issue, and post the output of UC Logic probe and LSUSB-V for your tablet, and we'll take it from there. Okay, now let's go back to this table. Let's now look at the actual reports. How other frame buttons? Okay, frame buttons. Oh, this is consistent with the report descriptors. I will have to recompile that. Let's see. Yeah, no libxml. Is there such a package? Okay. Okay, let's do that. So did we find libxml now? Yep. Again. So we'll have the XML report descriptors now. Any moment. So we can compare the reports to the report descriptors. And that is the second interface, so which means we should be using this one. And the report ID is 2. It's keyboard, yep. And those are all emulating keyboard. Well, at least that is. Oh, what's that? Report ID 3. Suddenly. Gotta take a look at that. Ah, on the other interface. Pointer. Suddenly, that's the mouse. And what's there at the end? Oh, that's how they emulate the wheel events. Oh my god. Okay, well, at least that might work. That might actually work. Okay, so what was the complaint or the owner. Okay, the buttons and the pressure sensitivity. So, as it is, the buttons won't really be configurable very much, and pressure sensitivity. Okay, let's just continue with those. So, buttons emulate the mouse and the keyboard events, and actually a decent attempt at writing a good report descriptor and just having this system for reporting keyboard shortcuts and the mouse events, etc. That's okay. Not very flexible, not flexible at all, but it should work in principle. But the fact that the tablet has the driver CD and the cropped resolution, yeah, that's not nice. Okay. Okay. Let's see the coordinates. And here we immediately see a mixture of report IDs. 151515. Why is that? And they are interleaved. Same interface, 2 report IDs. Why? So, aha, that's when they're defined. I wonder if that's how they implement the driver. No, look, they are identical here. Are they always identical? They seem to be always the same stuff. First with report ID 1, then report ID 5. So we can actually verify that. Okay. How do we verify that? Okay, so if we replace with 01, and then we say unique output, only unique items, and there are none, which means that this whole dump reports with ID 5 and 1 were always following each other with the same data. It's not no help for us, but perhaps if we use some initialization sequence, then these reports with ID 5 will change, but we don't know that sequence. Maybe I should just buy this table and try. Okay, okay, coordinates. If the owner has done everything as requested in the instructions, we should have the coordinate extents. Okay. Okay. Let's say 5. I should have looked at the report descriptor to find where the coordinates should be. Digitize report 85. So it looks normal. Padding, why is it variable without usage? Oh no, there they are, yeah, right. So first white, the buttons, 1, 4, 6, then in range, 7, then 1 padding again, then 16 bits of X and Y. This is a bit crooked. And then 16 bits of pressure. Okay, as usual. Usual stuff. Four, 3. Oh, clipped. Yep. Yep. And at last pressure. Yep. Pressure is 2K as report descriptor advertised. So what they could have done is have some initialization sequence and then start sending those extra events and with report descriptor with report ID 5. What else do we have? It shouldn't have tilt. There is no space for it. There would be X coordinates, Y coordinates, and pressure. There's no space for tilt. So what can we do here? We can make it work in default mode with the crippled resolution, or how much did it cost? $37, or I can buy it. Let's see if there is anything closer. Nope. It will take a while. There must be similar. What's that thing at the end of the pen on the other side? No, it can't be. Okay, so what we can do here is, oh no, I have to log in. Okay, wait a moment. So we can ask the owner to capture the initialization traffic on Windows, and if the owner is sufficiently motivated, then they can give that to us. Just a moment, I need to complete the login sequence. Okay, we're in. Let's sunset the author. Oh, we need to check the proximity and buttons. Okay, let's check the buttons. What? No change. Maybe the dumps were taken the wrong way. Okay. Oh. Okay, maybe the owner didn't take the pen buttons correctly. So you can see that there are only two values here. And it looks like it's just the tip of the pen being reported. So the C is 13, 12, which means that is 8 and 4, bits 8 and 4, and it doesn't, does it match? Let's see, what does it match? Oh. Yeah, we should be looking at number 5. So 12 is 8 plus 4, and that means that bits 3 and 4 are set always. Barrel eraser and invert, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 4, 8. No, wait, wrong. So tip switch is set, and in the second nibble, report size 1, report count 2. Right. So that is the four corresponds to in range and 8 corresponds to this padding. So we got the in range reporting always on, so there is no range proximity reports, and sometimes we get the tip switch. Wow, I haven't seen the table that bad. Okay, let's see what else we can do. Okay. Okay, module, you can this would be okay. Okay. Okay, it's done with this one. I'm already 50 minutes in. Let's take a look at something else now. Okay. I'm not gonna be doing support right now. Oh, there's a long discussion here. Okay. Yeah. This is one which we can do. G430. Oh, that one is interesting as well. Okay. Oh, right. This is about the proximity stuff. Right, we have an issue. What's going on here? Okay, Mario will have to wait for update on Debian. Okay, so this one, oh, somebody's helping. Do we have any date on G430? No. Not here. G430. No data. Okay. Canvas GT191. Okay, no updates. Artist 16 Pro. Do I have any data on it? Nothing. Okay. Right, this is You heard about this problem where the pressure curve is reset or something. Still didn't have time to look at it. So there is this XP-Pen Deco 01, and we had it supported, but XP-Pen released a new version, called it the same way, and it's different. It uses a different product ID. Where was it? Yeah, it was bought in Japan. What? Oh my God. Anyway, I think I added it already in that branch. I know too. So same vendor but different product ID, and I made a test driver to try to add support for it. But the one person who tried it, it didn't work for them. So let's see. Okay, just a moment. Always forget that one. Okay, problem solved. Okay, that's better. So, what was it about? Yeah, we added the product ID and put it at the same place. Now I had a message from from Neoblast saying that they managed to make it work, or at least it read like that. Let me find it. Right, so he said that they changed EMR chip. I don't know what exactly EMR means, but I assume the microcontroller or something, so they have new product ID and it matches what I have here. Okay, he says that he used the TWL850 approach with 3 interfaces. What does that mean? I guess he meant something else. TWHL. So, oh. That's not supposed to work. What did he do? Right, he's got some code here. Okay, let's see what he did. Okay. This looks relatively new. Okay. Okay. Let's go to master. Okay. Is that all? Oh, he has some more code here. Okay. Okay, so he has the that's what he meant. So he wrote the report descriptors and he says that worked for him. And where are those? How does it even work? Ah, right. Yeah. Forgot that I made these silly macros. That's the problem with them. Okay, what's this? Right, he doesn't do any initialization on those. I wonder how well does that work. Tilt. Huh. Did he manage to make it work with tilt, or is this original report descriptor? Just slightly modified. Okay, it's a bit difficult to communicate with Neoblast because their English is not very good. But I gotta talk about this, I guess. Okay, let me see another message I have about the Co1 V2. Seem to have lost it a little bit. So there was one guy. Had some more information on that. So how do we have any did they not ask for user logic probe for this one? Okay, what we are going to do is, I cannot find this message right now, so I'll take a look at what the Neoblast sent. Maybe there is something. Oh, I found the one. Found them all. Okay. Come on. Okay. And oh, I have this logic probe. Right. There it is. Okay. Let's see what it says. I will have it built here. the round one. Okay. Okay, oh, not even supposed to generic buttons. Let's see. Speed pen the colon. Yeah. So it's the first version, and I suppose let's make an entry for it. Wrong way. Right, yeah, V2, like this. There's our home. Home. XP pen. Thank you, Neoblast. Yeah, here's his. What's going on? Why don't we have scrolling? Okay. Yeah, here's his descriptor. Right, so what we have is also have the LS USB output here. Okay. Go all one. Okay. Maybe there is some more data. Okay. All right, we got everything. Thank you, Masaru. Oh, he even made a picture with the buttons. So yes, that's the descriptors, frame buttons, but those are a little useless if, yeah, those not very useful because those are before initialization, and the coordinates also before initialization, but it shows that it uses interface 1 to report the coordinates, right? Yep. So what we can do is check the code. Yeah, and we should have report descriptors somewhere. Yeah, there we go. And that should be I need shortcuts. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay. So yes, interface 1. Yeah, and that's what we were trying to do. We want probe frame from right. I don't know if that's correct. The frame, but at least the pen should be working. Okay, so I have a message from another person. Yeah. And I can ask them, but to try this because we want, and that person is quite experienced, so we'll have a quick communication about this. He can try the code quickly as well, and we can see if this works. So it should work with this. I'm not sure about the buttons, but I will write to that guy and ask him if if he can help me figure it out. Okay, but that will be later, because I'm not sure how he would like appearing on the video here, because he wrote to me privately. Okay. Okay. So that's it for today for XP Pen Deco 1v2. And let's see if we have anything else we can do right now. Oh, we have pull requests, right? Okay. UGRB 160. Let's see. Seems to be all the same. Very, very simple. So reports on interface 1, similar to XP Pen and digitizer. Let's see, 160. It's not a display. No. Ooh. There is a scroll wheel. Not sure how that would work. Okay, so doesn't seem to care about the frame controls here, because they likely would not work. G5 C, no. Just that. I don't remember what it's supposed to do. Okay, anyway, so that wheel is not likely to work. There's very little information about it. Right, is it touch sensitive? Battery power, wired and wireless. Ooh, fancy. Nice. Okay. I cannot say that we would support it fully. He's putting it with GPU 610. No frame control support. At least the tablet itself works. Okay, I might just leave it like this and ask if he wants to continue doing that. It was a long time ago, in April 4. Okay, let's see if anybody is still around. Artist 22 HD support. Right, so he re-implemented support for this. Oh, they wrote the report the script. Here, but they don't initialize it. Okay. Do we have data already on this? Nope. And it responds to initialization and everything's fine. Okay, those buttons are likely duplicated. These are 8 buttons and they should work with the old code. And the question is, okay, I think there was a second pull request. Come on. About this, April 15. Okay, I can try to reach those guys. What did he do here? Some hacking. Okay, nothing much, just a report descriptor, so it won't work very well. Okay. Resolution 232. The pressure seems valid, but this... Well, let's try to calculate that. One 61 divided by 232. That's a little strange. It's a little strange. Artist 22ER. It's not the same. Okay, is it this one now? Below 21. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, it's discount. Can't see the resolution. Yeah, it says here 5080. Okay, so if we divide this, it doesn't sound good. Pixel page. It's not the same. It's 2 Pro HD IPS. Upgrade to 266. Wonder if we'll have more luck on the XP-Pen website. The old models, they just remove them. Come on. Okay, this looks... Yeah. 22 HD. Okay. Okay, that's dimensions, not the active area. Oh, active area, here it is. Okay, so So okay, I'm a little bit confused here, probably about the calculations. Not very good at math. For that's 18 inches. Oh, that's pretty close to what we were getting on here, right? So it's not 5080 LPI. No. Okay, let's check. 6.8 on 1 millimeters by 5.4. And divided by 2032. Yeah, that's it. That's the actual resolution. Maybe it's it was the old model. The resolution was wrong. So this report descriptor is correct. Okay. 120 RPS accuracy. Okay, if we just try to make it work in the post a pull request and ask the guys if they can test it. Yes, calm down. That's funny. Never seen anything like this. Okay, it's just going to the website. Oh my god. Okay, let's see what we got here. Files. So which interface we have here. Okay. Right. So there's two interfaces. Come on. So interface 0. Interface 0. Okay, what was in the original code there? Yeah, interface what? Interface 1, 0 and 1. Okay, we can try our luck and see what happens. Let's see. Oh, it's UC logic. Huh. We have the probe. And we should have something here somewhere. Ah, there it is. 47. Okay, back. It's logic. And we already have it. What were they doing? 47. 4 and 3 and 47. 47. Yeah, pen unused. Yeah, that's what we should do if that didn't work. One probe. Try the V1 button pen. Yeah, it should work already. Huh? Okay, let's check again. Yeah, going. The problem with all this is that it all involves talking to people for such a long time. Once again, so it was working, but we didn't need all these report descriptors. And it was the time when we just differentiated the product IDs, which was 7. But where's the so it was working even without adding it to the device list because it was already there. Come on. It's taking forever. Yeah, it was there in the table. Otherwise it wouldn't have worked at all. So gotta ask those guys if Avisaro Let's paste the link. Okay, so today wasn't very productive. We didn't write any code, but we did review some issues and some interesting tablets, which is good. Let's see if somebody replies and if you can take it from here. If you have your tablet not supported, create an issue. DIGImend kernel drivers and me, or maybe somebody else, will swing by and try to make it work. Okay, thanks everyone. And if you'd like to support me, you can do so on Patreon. Link is in the description. See you next time. Bye.